I'm delighted to host this workshop at Newcastle University as part of my Marie Curie-funded research project on sacred landscapes in Late Byzantium. The event brings together researchers from the United Kingdom, Europe and the United States with an interest in the study of hagiography and monastic travel in Byzantium.
This workshop is really important for us today. It builds on a long legacy of similar work in Byzantine studies that's been ongoing at Newcastle since at least the middle of the 20th century. And this workshop gives us a chance to look at mobility and the movement of religious people and ideas associated with them in the Byzantine world.
It's wonderful to have so many colleagues come to this international workshop from across, particularly all across Europe.
So the papers presented today explore the literary construction of monastic mobility and sacred space. This includes perception of travel, its effects on the spiritual and monastic trajectory of holy men and women, as well as variations in mobility across the lifespan of the saints.
So I think studying traveling and movement in hagiography really is ultimately going to lead to a deeper understanding of space in Byzantine culture at large. It ties into political question, it ties into social question, it ties into moving of texts, of ideas. So it's going to result in a much deeper understanding of space by taking one exemplary genre and making that an example for the rest of the discipline.
I have been dealing for the last couple of years with Byzantine edifying story, which is a very early Byzantine genre. And here I have first, I have the occasion to hear what happened in Byzantine hagiography with the notion of traveling and space after my period.
The reason I'm here is because York and Newcastle are quite close, and I think that's a really great thing that we can attend each other's events and you can form a sort of a community here in that part of England. Another important thing to say, I think, is about the workshop format, which I think it's a very, very generous one to everybody because it's a small, quiet, cozy, and everybody can relax and really discuss in depth what we are here for, so Byzantine hagiography, and we have more time for discussion, which I think it's an advantage compared to bigger conferences.
I'm here partly to host and partly as a kind of non-specialist to learn from all the specialists in hagiography who are here, so I'm having a great time.
We exchange ideas and we sit around the same table, so one can improve the other, so we can advance our studies in our field.
I find the workshop extremely important for Byzantine studies and medieval studies more broadly. It is an interdisciplinary event, but now I see that this incorporation of other disciplines and interacting with hagiography specifically is very important and works as an advantage to us, scholars. Apart from interdisciplinarity, what I admired in the workshop is the fact that it brings together early career researchers, so new voices in the field are being heard, and that's also quite important.
It is just wonderful to see an injection of new life and new ideas, and this whole group, which is a very young group, you will have noticed, which is really pushing things forward in the whole area of Byzantine studies.